This is Jamie Dyer welcoming you to another edition of the Quo-Cast. I've been hosting the podcast since 2019, and it began as an audio podcast, which is still available across lots of different platforms, including Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple, and even Audible as well. And when I first started, I invited people from across the Quo universe, so whether they'd worked with the band, long-term fans, short-term fans, tribute bands, people from all over what I call the Quo universe. And this happened for a few years through the pandemic and beyond. And in the last few years or so, I have expanded to YouTube and started doing more one-on-one episodes like this, album reviews, different areas, kind of critique on things, single stuff, plus announcements, because the thing with Quo is there's always reissues and things like that. So it's really grown in the last few years. And one of my reasons for doing this episode is to tell you that things are going to change a little bit from this point onward, because I have been trying to keep up with the video side of it, but the audio side has been lacking in consistency. I've still been posting over there, but the problem with it is that it's very much led by the video side. And so if I decide to do something that isn't primarily audio based, then it doesn't go on the audio side. And so sometimes I can go weeks without posting, whereas I need some kind of consistency and routine. It also depends on the language as well, because if I'm doing a review here and I'm holding up an object, the video guys can see it, but the audio guys can't. And so the language kind of has to be different. So what I'm going to do, and I need some kind of routine and regime change, because I have been struggling with my mental health for the last few months. And so this is very much welcome. So I'm going kind of back to basics with the audio podcast side, because what you're going to get on there is interviews and one-on-one announcements, and maybe if I get anything else of interest, I'll put it up there occasionally. So that is the change over there. It won't be absolutely everything that's on the video side. It will be select things. And I think it's because sometimes I'll do an episode on the YouTube channel that'll be 3 minutes long. And for me, audio podcasts kind of have to be a little bit longer than that. So mainly be interviews. The other thing as well is I'm going to try and get interviews every 2 weeks or so. I'm probably going to do a bunch of them at once, but they will be released sort of every 2 weeks. So if you're interested in being a guest on a future episode of the podcast, please do get in touch. Hopefully, hopefully I've explained it okay enough. Because, it was a little bit all over the place before. And I just felt like the audio side wasn't getting that consistency. So, that's what I wanted to say here. Please do get in contact. Let me know what you would like to see or hear on a future episode of the Quo-Cast. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you again for another episode of the Quo-Cast, a Status Quo fan podcast.